This is a part 2 video of things I regret purchasing and things that I'm trying to de-influence you into purchasing in the health, wellness, fitness world. Things that you are personally victimized by on your Instagram ads, your TikTok ads, your Facebook ads. You're like, do I need this thing? Do I need to buy it? Is it worth it? And I'm here to tell you no. It's not. Gentle little reminder and disclaimer at the start of this video that this is no shade or hate to any brand. These are simply my opinions. Everybody has an opinion. That's what makes the world so interesting, because everyone has something to say. This is how the cookie crumbles in my life, okay? These are just the things that don't work well for me. If you missed part 1, make sure you go watch that video first, and then this video will make a lot more sense. First thing on my list is a juice cleanse. Say it with me, you do not need a juice cleanse. You just don't. Especially when they tell you that they're promoting a detoxification process for your organs. It is good for your skin, for your body. Maybe you didn't eat the best over a weekend, you went out and drank a lot, and this juice brand is telling you if you drink 16 juices over the course of 3 days that you will detoxify yourself, that you will be renewed, you will be rejuvenated, you will be just cleansed. You won't be any of those things. If you are doing a juice cleanse simply because you love pressed fresh juice, if you're adding it on top of meals, go for it. But if you are taking away actual sustenance and having a juice cleanse instead because of any of the other reasons I just mentioned, then it's not going to be in the best interest for you, I promise. For those of you that are watching, if you're not in any kind of healthcare or you really don't know much about how your body truly processes, I'm gonna go ahead and break it to you that you have organs that do detoxification processes for you for free. You have a liver, you have kidneys, you have a lot of different intestines that filter out toxins and help you function and stay well. So the juice cleanse ain't gonna do it for you, babe. Save your money. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Coming in at number 2, this one's a little hot topic. I have the Stanley Cup. I know that's gonna make some people mad. I know it is. It kind of falls in that umbrella trap of wellness and fitness things that people are obsessed with, especially on TikTok. Seeing people's 10-cup Stanley Cup collection, I don't understand. They are so expensive. It's just a cup. It is just a cup. A few years ago, everyone was obsessed with their Yeti cups, and now it's a Stanley Cup. Every few years, there's just a new and improved stainless steel insulated cup, and everyone just loses their absolute shit over it. And I'm here to tell you, I don't even own a Stanley, but I put it on this damn list because I'm so sick of the excessive hype over an overpriced cup. My personal beef with it is that it leaks. It doesn't fit in a lot of cup holders. The size is just so awkward with the handle. It just, me personally, not sponsored. I love a Simple Modern cup. They come in so many different shapes and sizes, and they are cheap and they are excellent. I have had no issues with any of my Simple Modern cups. They are fantastic. It's just not the same kind of price tag as a Stanley Cup, and I'm just as satisfied. So next on the de-influencing, please don't buy it thing on my list, and this is so embarrassing because yes, I bought one, but a waist trainer. Listen, in 2016 when the Kardashians had a chokehold on literally everybody and they were posting workout videos of them in those sweat waist trainers and whatever, I was like, oh, I mean, I kind of have a square body. Maybe if I wear one, I will transform my figure into not like a door, more like an hourglass. This will be fantastic. I was bamboozled, all right? I was new into the online shopping world. I was new to owning a credit card, and I wore that sucker a lot. When I worked out, when I came home, I was convinced that this thing was going to help me get a more hourglass shape. However, you cannot spot reduce, so you can't just be like, I want smaller calves, so let me do this one exercise. You can't spot reduce where the fat in your body does or doesn't go. Don't buy one. It's not going to change your shape. It's going to make you feel like you can't breathe. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. And embrace the shape that you have. And also the Kardashians and pretty much everyone else in Hollywood. They have excellent plastic surgeons where they can just suck the fat out, put it somewhere else, okay? However, this whole Kardashian waist trainer situation beautifully segues me into my next thing that I regret purchasing. But pretty much any celebrity endorsed or celebrity collaborated or even influencer collaborated wellness, weight loss, anything product is more than likely going to be an absolute scam. What is it that J-Lo promotes? Some kind of like gummy that she promotes? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, okay? J-Lo is a very well-known, successful, rich celebrity. She has personal trainers, doctors, probably private chefs, probably a personal esthetician, dermatologist. She looks youthful, she looks amazing. She's had work done, whether she admits to it or not. And good for her. If I had that kind of money, I would do whatever I could to be youthful and young as well. But if she's going to endorse like these gummies that did this, that de-bloated, that anti-aged, girl, come on. Pretty much any celebrity product that is going to say, it made me lose weight, it made my skin look so much better, it did this for me, it did that for me. Celebrities have access to so many things to help keep them looking amazing, staying in shape, eating well. The reason that these celebrities look so good is not because of this little product that you can buy on the shelf at Target. It's not this powder that they were using. It's not this gummy that they were taking. It's also not their skincare products. Let me tell you about that. The whole celebrity skincare lines drive me crazy because they're not using that. Like, we'll go back to the Kardashians, Kylie's skin. Ain't no way Miss Kylie Jenner is using any of the products in her skincare line. By definition, wellness is whatever you want it to be. I think that does include how you take care of your body, whether you are eating certain things, drinking certain things, just overall how you take care of yourself. Beauty and skincare and things like that definitely fall into the wellness category, but it's the Laneige, I don't even know how you say it, lip balm, like sleep mask thing. This one, I got the pink one, got it at Sephora because anytime I go into Sephora, I'm just such a sucker. I get the little basket, I'm like, oh, look at all these little things. And I put them in the basket and then I'm like $200 later, checkout, there we are. I purchased that lip mask thinking that I would have like the softest, most like nourished, plumped, juicy lips when I woke up in the morning. No, not really. I wanna say like my Aquaphor does a better job at keeping my lips hydrated and feeling good through the night. I don't like it. I still have it in my nightstand in my room right now because it was expensive and I'm not just gonna toss it out. Like, I'm going to use the rest of it, but what I've been doing is like I'll use it every other night and I'll put like a little bit on and then mix it with my Aquaphor just so I can get its money's worth, because I'm not just gonna pitch it in the trash. But overall, the product itself is just a no for me. I think it was super, super, super overhyped online and on social media, and it to me just didn't do what it claimed to do, and just, again, overhyped. Not worth it in my opinion. Moving right along, this is another kind of embarrassing one that I hate to admit. You have to remember, I'm 27 now. I definitely fell victim of diet culture, body aesthetics, like looking perfect, when I did whatever it took to look as perfect as I could on the outside, to look flawless. And little younger Kayla, and by younger I mean probably like 20-year-old Kayla, I don't even want to say it, it's embarrassing. I bought several different kinds of cellulite creams and moisturizers. Mistakes were made. It doesn't work, spoiler alert. It was a waste of money. It was just some kind of probably fancy aloe infused, vitamin infused lotion that claimed to reduce the appearance of cellulite in 2 weeks or whatever. Now we embrace it around here because it's like, whatever, my body has fat on it, that's okay. Cellulite is normal. I have no other things to say about it other than it's normal. Because I'll be the first to tell you that cellulite is really just this thing that we see, the appearance of the skin, that's sort of like lumpy, dimply parts of your skin. But cellulite itself is actually just fat deposits underneath your multiple layers of skin. So it's internally, you can't fix it from the outside. I mean, maybe if someone lost weight or continued to strength train and built up more muscle, it may disappear. Because it's under the skin, it's inside. You can't fix it with a little nighttime cream that you're gonna put on your thighs and think it's going to disappear. So maybe I was dumb for thinking that it would work, but I was really convinced for a long time that the cellulite cream would do something, and it didn't. Waste of money. I'm de-influencing you. If you have it in your Amazon cart, get it out. Next on the chopping block are those like super fancy aesthetic expensive candles that you see people have in their homes. Just a ton of candles in general for like your wellness, your space being comfortable, not necessary. And you also, I mean, there's one brand out there, I don't own this one, I'll have to like insert it, but there's some brand, I know you guys have seen it, it's some brand of candle that is like, it's like a $200 or $300 candle. It's like massive, it's huge. I have a qualm about all of these excessive like fragrance candles, like room plug-in things that people have for their homes. A lot of them can be very toxic in nature, and they just have like a lot of different ingredients and chemicals in them that when you light them, I mean, it's just being like dispersed into the air, and then you're inhaling it, and it's just like living on the things in your home. I think there are amazing candle companies out there that use like natural ingredients. They use soy, beeswax, like they use like very natural ingredients and no artificial like flavors and scents and fragrances. Like they use essential oils, or they use like naturally derived things, but so many of them contain such toxic chemicals and fragrances and things that can just disrupt how you feel, how your body is feeling. It can disrupt your hormones, like so many things like that. I have recently gotten into a very big deep dive on like toxic things that we have in our house, like detergents, body washes, soaps, just like this idea of like toxicity in our everyday products and the things that we use. If you guys want me to talk more about that in a video, I would actually love to do it. Let me know if you're interested in that. I'm in no way this perfect person that's like, I don't use any toxic ingredients. Like I still love dry shampoo. I'll probably like have some kind of lung issue when I'm older from spraying that. But there are just certain things that I tried to eliminate. Certain things just like really messed with me, and the fancy aesthetic expensive candles were one of them. The next thing that I'm happy to de-influence you about is the Olaplex shampoos and conditioners, and pretty much any other big popular trendy brand of hair care. There are 8 billion bottles of shampoo and conditioner on the market at your local grocery store, at your beauty supply store. It can be overwhelming. There are a lot. Highly recommend just trying a few and figure out which ones work the best for you. But the ones that are really expensive, very trendy, more than likely are just that. When I used Olaplex on my hair, I was convinced, I was like, this is gonna be the best thing ever. It wasn't. It really made my hair feel very dry, very brittle, just like it did not feel good in my hair to use it. I feel like my hair was looking actually more greasy after using it. And also you have to remember that like everybody in the world has such a different hair type, whether that be like the texture, the thickness, the how, you know, the growth pattern. Everyone's hair is just so unique and different. So if you use what your favorite like wellness influencer uses, it may not necessarily work for you. And also any other shampoo that's like, this will definitely grow your hair, definitely make it thicker. Again, may I remind you of genetics? May I tell you that there is no such shampoo that will make your hair thicker? But the Olaplex shampoo is definitely a waste of money for me. I can't remember, I'll probably put it on the screen or something. For a bottle of shampoo and conditioner, I remember I spent like a pretty good chunk of money when I was at Sephora. I actually ended up giving the Olaplex that I bought from Sephora to a friend who swears that she loves it. It's the best thing ever. I gave it to her, so I didn't feel bad about getting rid of it because it didn't go in the trash. Next up, I will be talking about collagen powder and why I think it's an absolute waste of money. There, I think, is a video maybe still on my channel where I talked about a specific brand of collagen powder that I said that I like. I used to add it all the time to my coffees, to smoothies, all these other things. I thought it was doing something. I thought like the taste was fine. It seemed like a normal thing to have. When in reality, after like a pretty long-term use of it, like having it weekly, I didn't really notice any difference. Like I didn't notice like that my skin was doing any better, that my nails were getting stronger. Like collagen to me just didn't, like the powder didn't seem like it was doing anything for me. I found a pretty interesting article on WebMD actually. So collagen is produced naturally in the body by combining amino acids, the building blocks of proteins found in food. To produce collagen, your body needs proline, which is found in egg whites, dairy, cabbage, mushrooms, and asparagus, glycine, which is found in pork skin, chicken skin, gelatin, and other protein-rich foods, vitamin C that can be found in citrus fruits and bell peppers, zinc found in beef, lamb, pork, shellfish, chickpeas, lentils, beans, milk, cheese, and various nuts and seeds. And lastly, copper, which can be found in organ meats, cocoa powder, cashews, sesame seeds, and lentils. So in order for your body to naturally produce collagen, it just needs all of those different things: the proline, glycine, vitamin C, zinc, and copper. So if you're eating a pretty well-nourished, well-rounded diet that is covering all these different areas, then you're probably good to go. You probably don't need the collagen powder supplement in your life. if you are eating enough like fruits and vegetables and the other things that I just listed. As always, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And you know, if there's anything that you'd like to de-influence anybody on or things you regret purchasing, feel free to comment it down below. Go easy on yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.